It was good, Steve. How you doing?
What's good, mate? What's good?
I'm good. Just been awake for a long time, but I
Yeah.
just got to, I'm assuming the news I just heard is related to what you're about to talk to me about, right?
Possibly. I'll give you my side of things, obviously, what I've been told.
Sure.
One of my pushers was pushing late last night on his own, none of us about. He gets pulled up on by 2 Hades cars, one owned by Alex, Red 9F, Red Premier owned by Lance or Vance, we're not sure which. Terry was with them. They get out, they rob my pusher, they take his makeshift pistol, his mags, his ammo, his rolls, his painkillers, and then Terry keeps going, come push for Hades, come push for Hades.
What the hell?
Yeah.
So I got told is that there's 2 people in the car. It was, do you know who the 2 were in the car?
No, I don't know. I just know the cars and that Terry was there, and there was a few others, but I wasn't given exact names.
There was one person with Terry, but he's not in Hades, and I'm being told that there were no Hades members there, and legitimately whatever that is about that, he did. I'm assuming Terry did say the comment about come push for Hades or some shit like that, but Terry's not in Hades.
Yeah, he does not speak for Hades.
Okay. So how do we explain the 2, the Red 9F and the Red Premier? Now, the Red 9F belongs to Alex.
There's a Red 9F that Alex has owned, that's true.
Yeah. And then the Premier is it Lance or Vance? I'm going to get him.
I think Lance has a...
also
is it? Yeah.
In
Red
Hades,
Premier.
but...
Yeah.
But are you sure it was their cars?
100%.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt that their cars were probably whatever around there, but they were not involved in that. I'm being told that, like, sternly, that as soon as they heard that shit was going on, they left. Because I made it clear to Terry and everyone involved in my gang that people in Hades wouldn't be helping them with their shenanigans.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, from my point of view, it obviously looks dodgy, right? Especially the fact that Terry's going around saying, come push for Hades, come push for Hades, as if he's robbing my pushers to try and sway them to your ends, right?
Listen, I'll be straight up, Steve. Like, if there's anything that we are doing, I'd own up to it, right? Like, at least if I had the information of it, obviously I wasn't there. I'm only being informed now, but I believe my people. You know, they're telling me, yo, like legitimately, Vance or Lance wasn't there. It was just Terry and the guy that was with him, who also wasn't Hades.
So how can we explain the cars?
I don't know. Is anyone here that was there? Rico, were you there?
I can. I wasn't there for it, but I came after, and what's it called? We were just not we, but like them. Wasn't as in
who's them?
People, like Lance, Benito, OP, and Terry. They were rolling around, like robbing people, but they let them lend their cars, but they didn't want to do it themselves. So they just kind of like they got out, and they just gave them the cars. They weren't gonna do it themselves.
Who's Benito?
Benito's in Hades.
Yeah, he wasn't there. They just let them lend their cars because, I mean, they're close with them.
So, well, here's my issues on it, right? I'm happy to take your word that your boys weren't involved in last night's robbery, right? But if they're rolling around giving Terry cars, Hades cars to rob us and fuck with us, like some of your boys own houses in Grove Street and everything, right? So as soon as we see a Hades car in future, we're going to be very much on edge. We don't want to be doing that. And, you know, if Terry's rolling up to the ends in a Hades car and robbing one of my pushers, if I'm awake, him and whoever's with him is going to get shot for it. And I don't want to be shooting your boys, but if they're helping him rob my people, they're going to end up getting shot, you know?
I don't think the car was specifically given to rob Manor or pushers, but I think what happened was they were rolling around and then our boys backed out whenever they heard they were gonna rob, you know, Manor or whatever, right? But then obviously the people left, you know, with their cars or kept their cars. Doesn't mean they necessarily gave it to them and be like, yeah, you can go use my car, go specifically rob Manor.
Yeah, I have a quick question, Steve. This guy that was robbed, he was on the he's in the cul-de-sac, right?
In the Covenant alleyway.
Yeah,
where we push.
And he's with you guys. He's like actually Manor, and like they were aware of it and shit like that.
Oh, Terry knows exactly who that guy is. Yeah, he's not like a random.
I mean, it's our turf and he's pushing our shit.
Yeah, no, like I said before, guys, you do anything when you want to with Terry, whatever it is. I'm actually surprised that shit isn't done by now.
He hasn't been
Do that
about.
for like, oh,
He hasn't been
how long
awake for
ago
like a
was
week.
this?
This was last night. This is the first
Oh,
time I've
this
heard
was
of him
last
in like a week. You know. So I don't think he's been around between then.
Interesting. All right. Well, I'll you know, I'll do you a favor because you guys did talk to me, but I respect it. I'll talk to the boys, let them know not to give at least red cars, Hades cars to Terry and shit like that. They're gonna rob Banner people, right?
Yeah, sounds good. Because like I don't know if you know the full context of the whole Terry situation, but he basically he shot Sparky, so we're not going to be holding back when it comes to Terry. So I don't want your boys getting caught in the crossfire, you know, if they don't know the full context of the situation. But if Terry's awake and rolling about and he gets seen by us, he will be getting shot.
No, I understand that. I mean, hey, more power to you guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, easy. I'll have a conversation with the Hades boys and let them know, all right?
All right, sounds good.
All right, gentlemen, you guys have a good day, all right?
You too, mate.
Bye. Good seeing you, John lad.
You too, young'un.
Have a good one,
Golden.
old man.
Old
I
Fuck off, you old
John. Shut
you old
up.
creakly. He just got bitched out.
What do you
They're
mean we just
talking
got-
shit. They're talking shit.
What are you on about?
They're talking waffle.
Shut your mouth, John.
No, I'm saying they are talking waffle.
Forward to hear what he's, because I'm halfway clueless. All I know is they were around, you know, doing some robbing, and somehow
How does Fifi know about this?
Lance's car, she was there. She was awake. Like she wasn't
Wait,
there,
why
but she was
were we
awake
not
during.
told about it then? I've been awake for hours. Nobody's filled me in shit. Like this happened a couple weeks ago with the whole KJ and Buller thing too. And then I was getting in trouble for people not communicating shit to me.
But Lance's car was 100% there. I don't think I ever heard even that Alex's car wasn't there. Alex was
Bro,
definitely on
robbing
fire.
aside, I don't care who the was there. What the is this dude using our name, bro? I don't with that shit at all.
Yeah, no, I do agree with Tic Tac here. Him going around saying, "Hey, come join, come push for Hades instead."
Come push for Hades, bro. I don't with that shit whatsoever.
When he's doing his own.
He doesn't represent us in any way. Like I don't understand why he's name dropping us. That makes no sense.
Please, listen. You have to talk to Lance and hear exactly what he has to say, because there was definitely like a. You need to get his story from him and hear what he says
We will.
exactly.
Listen, Rico, we always do this. If they're a main member, we give them benefit of the doubt. But I'm talking about more so like the Terry guy. Like I do see that Terry's excited and he wants to come hang out and do shit with us, but he's not even in Hades yet. And that's not even something we want people to do when they're in Hades, to go around and say, "Hey, come push for Hades." If people are gonna do that, it should be like me and Benji, just stay on the pod a little bit, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Something else too is that the boys should not be giving Hades cars to them, because everyone knows Alex's car, bro. He uses that car all the time. All the boys know that, like, everyone in the city knows the Hades cars. Whenever I drive by, people in the city immediately know it's Hades.
Yeah. And especially to Terry, somebody who, in their eyes, will probably join Hades after, you know, they blotted him out of Manor
No, more so
because of Benji and shit.
more so giving it to Terry, who's on a revenge triathlon
Yeah,
with the
exactly.
minor right now. Anyway, I can see why the men are upset. I would be mad too if people were rolling
yeah,
up
it's
in.
understandable.
Oh yeah, they're 100% justifiable. 100%.